outside. Crystal is coming today.
Is she from Paris?
Yeah, she took a coach from Paris to London.
Oh, she's sleeping over.
Yeah. Oh, so cute.
That's my ex-sister-in-law.
Oh. Kid's sister?
His brother's wife.
Oh. Oh, the new one he married?
Yeah,
oh.
yeah, Gemma. Right, where is it? Oh, I can do this now. I know this, how to do it.
We're gonna start. Oh, hey, somebody started.
It's only taken like she still hasn't got it right, have I?
No, go on live.
Huh?
Like press live.
Live is
yeah, and then that's it. Press that. Hello, everybody. How you doing? You know what I realized today? I didn't put what we're talking about today on Instagram.
Oh, sorry about that.
I'm so sorry about that.
Because you're a bit busy.
Really sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. It's just that it's been. Hello, how are you, everyone? How you doing? I need to prop myself up. I need a booster seat. Prop myself up. Hello, everyone. How you all doing today? Happy Thanksgiving to our American chums
and Canadian
chums. Oh, in fact, actually, to everybody, every day should be Thanksgiving. Shouldn't be just, oh, my bum is suddenly warm. Hello, everybody.
Finally, because you've been out all day.
My mom is finally warm. It's been a busy day. Hello, everybody. How you all doing today? Wait. I hope you all had a wonderful day. I'm so sorry. Usually, I put what we're going to talk about today on Instagram, and it's been such a busy day. Not like I forgot you guys and I didn't end up putting it. I'm deeply sorry. So sorry. So my sincere apologies. How was your day?
So good at apologizing. deeply
down. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, it's been one. In fact, I was like, when I was on the train and I was like from London, I was like, oh my God, I hope I don't miss Soul Sisters today. I hope I don't miss it. Hello. Oh my gosh. Okay. We need to talk, Mr. Prophecy.
Who's that?
Call me. That's my web guy. Call me.
Your what guy?
My web guy, my web designer. We need to talk. I miss you. We need Russell. Call me.
Hello, web guy.
Hi, Russell.
Little coach.
Yeah, as Farah. Okay, guys. So today we're talking about shame.
Yeah, we are.
We're talking about shame. Oh, we're talking about shame.
We said about that. I feel like we've had this similar topic before. I know they're all intermingled, isn't it? Toxic shame and.
Did we? Toxic shame. I need to start noting down what we talk about because we talk about so many things.
Today we mean to talk about being angry. How to deal with anger.
Ooh, that's it.
That came into a shame. So there's some kind of.
So it's all linked. It's all linked one way or the other.
It's all about the emotion.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I know, Russell. Please call me. I know in your voicemail you said you'll call back if I like you enough. That's his.
That one guy.
He said I'll call you if I like you enough. When he did call me back, I thought Russell doesn't like me enough. That's why he's not calling me back. Well, please call me back, please. We need to talk, Russell. We need to talk, okay? So we're talking about shame. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, it's something that we can all relate to, isn't it?
Oops, sorry.
Is there on a daily basis we do something that we're maybe in a way ashamed of, in a way.
Do you? So what kind of things would you say you're ashamed of?
Like it could be like maybe you said to yourself you don't want to eat, you want to be strict, you want to be good in terms of your food.
So now, why do you think the food is related to shame? Is it because people judge?
Because people judge.
Because what?
Let me tell you the honest truth. So today I came back from London. I was on my way back from London after my meeting, and normally I walk past this lovely like pasty shop at Euston train station. Oh my God, that pasty shop. The pasty shop, the smell is like, and it's such a thick crusted pasty that when you bite into it, you just feel like.
Did you have it?
So what happened was, and the thing is, I was so hungry because the last time I had something to eat.
So now you're justifying. You don't need to justify.
Okay, yeah, but this is my shame trying to navigate the justification. So I was so hungry, my belly was rumbling, and there's no way I would have waited till I got home. But I now got, you know how Euston Station is, it's so busy, rush hour. So I thought, can I quickly get pasty and then rush for my train? But I said to myself, okay.
Oh, was that the 11, 12 o'clock? So middle of the day?
No, this one I'm coming back.
Oh, on the way back.
So this is like about an hour and a half ago? No, almost an hour and a half ago, yeah. And I was like, okay, if I get this pasty now and eat on the busy train, I'll feel so ashamed of myself. I felt like people will be looking at me thinking.
Really?
Well, yeah, because people do look at you when you're eating.
And what are you eating? You think people are judging?
I feel like people are judging. Okay. Yeah. And I normally when I'm eating pizza, I end up the way I'll eat at home, like comfortably eat at home. I will not eat on the train. I'll just be there, being all posh and
Go for it. Whatever you want.
all posh, and then they'll be tucking it in like. Eating very posh, like normally I would have just held it with both hands. But I was
Why do you think you felt like that?
No, because I felt like people will now. I felt like, okay, if I go on the train, busy train, because some people are even standing, and I'm sitting down there tucking into this nice juicy pasty, that someone next to me might feel offended, or they might not like the smell of it, or maybe they've had a bad day, it might trigger something, they might not have the balls to say anything to me, but deep down I know that maybe I'm causing an offense to some people. So because of that, I starved myself from eating.
Wow. So what a I'm quite surprised to hear that actually. It's really honest. What you really showed, opened up your heart here.
Yeah.
And guys, if you're watching this, if you have come across the same thing, please tell us, because we would love to hear other people that are in similar positions. And do people not eat? And is there people eat at home because they're too worried about people being judged outside?
Yeah.
Is this what society's done to us, that we cannot be ourselves almost?
Yeah.
I love these socks match your top.
Oh my god, my son!
Doesn't she look absolutely fantastic? She always looks beautiful.
The girl has to make an effort. I pushed it back. When you're meeting your client for the first time, you have to kind of like, because welcome them into your family.
Did you make this yourself?
Yes, I made this myself.
But this was on it, wasn't it?
No, I got a plain top. This was on it, but I got like some bits
and
in there.
That's what's made it like.
Yeah, made it
special,
boom. Yeah. So that was shameful. I didn't have my pasty, and my belly was rumbling, and I had to pull a suitcase with me, and I was climbing up the escalator, and I was like, oh.
So some people. I hear that sometimes because I'm being a personal trainer. People don't eat in front of me, so I
feel like that with you. Oh my gosh. Okay.
And it's not because I have been judgy, have I?
No, you haven't judged me, but
automatically people think that because she's there, she's gonna judge my food.
Yes. So like some people say when you see a priest, all of a sudden you start confessing. When I see a priest, I feel like you need to do this. Father, forgive me, for I have sinned. I have done some terrible things.
That's a pretty good analogy, actually.
Yeah. But for me, since my friend became a fitness person, okay,
fabulous, Anita.
Oh, thank you, Nadia. So since Farah became a fitness guru, a fitness and wellness coach, so before we used to. I would say we ate badly. We didn't eat badly.
Never actually.
We were very careful eaters, but I felt so comfortable. Not like I don't feel comfortable eating around you, but
because even now
I will eat pizza.
I would have whatever you guys.
Exactly. We can
nachos,
eat.
Isn't it?
Now we can have nachos. We can even have like sugar laces. Remember sugar laces? We can even have chocolates. We can have without even thinking about it. So now, since this beautiful lady here became a fitness group, so what I now do is
truth coming out, guys.
Okay, the truth. So I remember I took Zahara one day. Remember the day we came to your house? I took Zahara before we came to yours. I took Zahara to McDonald's. So we call Farah. Then so Farah said, "Where are you guys?" So Zahara goes, "We are in the salad aisle." It says we're in the salad aisle. So I was like, Sahara, why are you telling her we're in the salad aisle? We are in McDonald's in drive-thru. She goes, yes, we're in salad aisle. We're just getting some salad. And I was like, why did we tell Farah? She said to Mommy, no, we don't want to be judged. We don't want her to feel ashamed of herself. We don't want her to think that we're eating all this like junk food. We just tell her we're eating. But obviously we brought the food to your house because she was trying to eat it as quickly. I said, don't rush it. You're going to have indigestion. So, yeah. So since Farah has become, it's not like I feel not like I'm not comfortable eating around you, but it's just that I am respectful of your choice Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's like me eating pork in front of someone that doesn't eat pork.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But that's me as well.
Exactly. So I wouldn't eat pork in front of you. Do you know what I'm saying?
No.
So the same thing, I wouldn't eat anything that I feel like you don't agree with in front of you.
But then when we are friends, and we like last Saturday, we all ordered Chinese takeaway,
which was nice.
We had lots of gin.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, that's not that way out of the window.
That has to go on the side because I'm with my friends, and we all forget who our careers and everything. We just sit and do whatever we want. Unless.
No, I was the good one. They all got. I was laid here and I fell asleep.
Yeah. Did you all see that picture?
Yeah, I fell asleep. They were all getting smashed, and I was just here laying down. And then, but actually, it was a fabulous night, though.
97 taking notes.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I felt so ashamed. Another thing, oh my God, I feel so shameful about a lot of stuff. Oh my God, this is when my confession starts coming out. Oh my God, but you go. Let it not just be me that is just spilling the truth. What are you shameful of?
Actually, I'm trying to think. I might be shameful of maybe eating unhealthy in front of my friends, actually. Do you know that? The other way around too.
Is it?
I'm thinking, well, they must think that I am gonna have to be I have to have the perfect figure, I have to eat the perfect food, have everything perfect because I come from that background. So I find that hard as well, being myself. So as much as you find it hard for eating in front of me, I also, when I want to eat the bad things, I can't be like that. I feel ashamed.
Oh gosh.
Because I'm thinking you guys are gonna judge me. So it's very similar to what you're feeling.
Interesting.
Revelation.
Very revelation.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're spilling the truth now. Okay.
I go to Nadi's online, so I know when I go to her house, but she says it.
What is that?
I just ate sugar laces. yeah, she does, and so do I.
Oh my God.
And when I go to my sister's house or anyone's house, everyone's like, oh, she needs vegetables, or she needs this, or they'll start like freaking out slightly, like what's she gonna eat, or what do we need to eat? And I think it's what that quick.
I know. I know. I tell you, whenever you come to my house, your battery drains like
the
water.
Charger is around.
Yeah, this charger.
Yeah, so it's very similar that I have the same feeling.
Yeah. And also the feeling is mutual.
Yeah.
Oh, another one is, oh my gosh. So have you had this incident whereby you go to the shop and a lady, when they're scanning stuff, and then maybe they accidentally forgot to scan one item, and then obviously not in shop they forgot to scan that. So you now end up going home and you're thinking, oh, hang on. Ooh. And you check your receipt and you find out, okay, this they undercharged you. Yeah?
Would you do that then?
You know what I do?
You do not go back.
I go back.
Oh, God.
I go back. I go. Is it?
Oh, is that Jane?
Yeah. I know. Oh no. Oh, Jane, love you too. Mwah. I go back.
Okay.
So let's say if I go to the shop. So the shop, I've paid for the parking, and I've gone to the shops. I've done my thing, and I've carried my shopping back in the car. I've driven home. So I've sat downstairs. I've sat down. So all this is like about 30 minutes. Yeah. So I sat down and I'm looking through my stuff, trying it on, or whatever.
Oh, as in clothing wise.
Clothing wise, or even food, anything. Anything.
I would
anything.
I would not even check.
That's the thing is, for me, I would not feel happy wearing something I didn't pay for.
Only if I realise it. If I didn't realise it.
Oh no, I still take it back.
Would you realise?
Oh my gosh. Huh?
Yeah, I don't check my receipts.
Oh no, I check receipts. Oh. I check receipts. So I would drive. I'll get back on the train. I'm not train. Go back on the car. Drive all the way back.
Is that you feel ashamed?
No, not feel ashamed. Like no. Well, in a way, yes. And I feel like, oh no, I shouldn't be. I feel like I'm stealing. I feel like I'm stealing because I didn't pay for it. So why would I keep something I didn't pay for? So I'll get in the car, drive all the way, that same distance, go back and say, excuse me, you forgot to scan this. This is the money for it, and I'll pay for it, and I'll hop in the car and then go back. The same thing happens with food as well. And then, you know when you go to supermarkets, right? And then, you know when you go to supermarkets, yeah, especially now you have to pay 5p for plastic bags. So anyway, occasionally I run out of freezer bags. Freezer bags, yeah? So I go to Aldi, not like I'm promoting Aldi here. So I go to Aldi and I'm doing my shopping, and then I pass the aisle whereby they have those plastic things for bananas and stuff, like yeah. So I go there. No, I pray before I pray.
I didn't even think of that.
bad. I feel really bad. It says, I'm gone, that's a bonus. I'm gone. Oh, Russell said, I'm gone, that's a bonus. We all need to break. I know. So, when I go to that thing when I'm taking the bags, yeah? Oh my gosh, you need to see me and guilt tripping. I have to pray, yeah? And I feel like I'm stealing the bags.
So you take a few?
I take a few, so I know I'm supposed to take some for my bananas, yeah? But obviously the girl needs to I've got other things at home. Maybe take about 5 or so.
Watch her justify her behaviour.
So maybe about 5 or so that I need to use to now.
Behaviour, guys.
I know. So by the time I'm getting that bag, yeah, I have to do a sign of the cross first.
I feel like it's confession time, to be honest.
Honestly, it's confession time.
Today's topic is suddenly changed to confession time.
And shame as well, isn't it?
Which confession and shame go hand in hand.
Yeah. So I have to do sign of the cross.
So today she's feeling quite shameful, so she's coming
shameful.
up with all of the things she's doing.
I have to do sign of the cross. And I have to pray. I said, Lord, God, you know this girl is about to take an extra. Please don't. And then when I get to the till, I feel so shady.
You see, if you do wrong things, this is what happens. Your heart beats higher. She's looking at her shopping going through.
No, but the thing is, I confessed even before I get to the till. I said to the lady, I've got 5 bags extra. I said, excuse me, because obviously she's seen all these extra bags, and obviously, and I don't even put them inside the, because normally, when you get bananas or loose fruit, no, exactly, I'm supposed to put them inside the bag, isn't it, to disguise it? So I put them on top, and I said to the lady, that's how I'm not a very good stealer, am I? Because normally people would have hidden it inside something. So for me, I leave it out in the open for them to see what I've just stolen. And then I'll say to the lady, before I even get to the till, I say, excuse me, I've got 5 bags here. Is that okay? And she'll look at me straight she's thinking why are you telling me about 5? And she's like, oh, it's okay, my darling, it's okay, it's free anyway.
For Christmas, I get her some bags.
Just get me some, not like I can't afford it, but it's just
your mother gonna pay for them, basically.
Because the thing is, I reuse them. I use them for my meat to put in the freezer. I am one of those people, I never throw away anything.
She is.
That bag, oh my God, I wash everything and I reuse it. So that 5 bags has made the round.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I'll use it for vegetables. I'll wash it out, dry it, and when I need to put meat in the freezer, I'll take that same bag and put it in the freezer.
Today's topic has just changed to tips around the house.
Oh yeah. How to manage. Yes, you're stolen good.
We've got many topics being discussed today. So
I know.
Anyway, going back to shame.
Yeah.
Because actually, a lot of women feel ashamed, even though it's not something to be ashamed of.
Yeah.
So what kind of things are you experiencing that you feel ashamed about? Nadia, still online. Can you tell us what would you say that you're feeling ashamed about?
Oh, the men I've dated, the people, the relationships I've
had.
That's
the biggest sort of shame.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna confess something as well.
Yeah. My own is relationships. I've dated some twats. Sorry for my language. I've dated some twats, and I've allowed myself to be used and manipulated, and I feel so shit. It's something now that if I think about it, I feel sick. I feel sick. I was so intimate with those people. And the fact that I allowed myself to be used. How can I be so much in love with someone that I forgot to see? I neglected the signs. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel so ashamed of it. And even till now, I even go up to my daughter and I say to my daughter, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me for the men that I brought into your life that I thought at the time were here for good, but they were here for evil. I exposed my daughter. Remember I told you, I exposed her to all kinds of nonsense. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel so shameful about that. Really, really shameful. And it's something right now.
Really good that you've admitted to.
Yeah, I feel so. Now I'm in a better position whereby now if I have to advise anybody, I'll have to say to them, be careful. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't rush into.
I know, and I can see.
I rushed into relationships. Do you know what I'm saying? Because at that time.
Okay. It's okay. You did what you thought was right at that
I know, but the thing is,
peace with that.
Because I don't go out that much, do you know what I'm saying? I'm not a social person. So what happened was the relationship that I was in, I brought them home. And I shouldn't have brought them home. I should have known better. Do you know what I'm saying?
Listen to me, huh?
I know I should have listened to you.
It's really bad, isn't it? When you're trying to give advice on someone's in it. You just can't see it.
You can't.
You can't see it. And I remember we remember having this conversation, don't we?
Yeah.
Where I was like, whatever you do, just don't bring them home. Please.
I know.
Don't, and I'm like, please, I'm worried about you.
And you know, interesting thing, I would say that's my daughter.
She can't see it when you're in it, and that she had to go through that stage.
My gosh.
And you cannot keep beating yourself about it.
But you know what?
But you talk about it, which is great, and you're so open.
But I have learned so much. The thing is, the lessons I've learned from that relationships, had it been I didn't bring them close to me or invite, I know, yes, I took a risk by inviting them into my internal space. But I have learned there's been goodness out of that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I have learned so much about myself and moving forward about human beings and how I have. Oh my God, the lessons I've learned.
It's about, if you're making a mistake in life, you know, that you look back, it's about learning and not repeating that. And once you've achieved that, that's when you've used that as an experience rather than just making them repeatedly.
Yeah.
And unless you don't see, you keep making them until you see what's happened.
Oh God.
And I think you're so as a result.
One of them, remember one of them kind of like, oh my gosh, one of them was horrible.
Which one?
Remember the one that bled me dry?
Yeah, it was, I think it was a lot. It was
He was horrible.
The impact on your future
was
due to his what do you call it?
Meeting, his
deceiving,
oh.
and very sort of nasty behaviour.
Nasty, wicked.
Left her in such a state.
Financial state, as in like, if that guy stayed any longer, I remember going to the bank, and the lady said to me, thank wherever you worship, thank that thing. Because if you allow that guy to come into your life, stay any minute longer, you wouldn't have, your bank balance would have been zero. He said zero. Yeah. Because even when the guy left, he was still attempting. He was still trying to get some stuff. He was still going out there pretending.
Maybe just do like a little summary so people know what they're talking about. They got a credit card in your name, didn't they?
So basically, what he did was, I never knew I dated someone that had like, when you meet somebody, that's why you have to be careful who you meet. You need to vet them first. You need to vet. Don't go madly. Don't rush into any relationship thinking all madly in love, and because they whisper some sweet words into your ears, and you think, oh my God, they love me, they care about me. No. The devil comes in all shapes and sizes, okay? So this guy, and I was at that time, I met him at the time whereby I was in a very awkward state in life.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe he perceived my desperation. Will they say I was desperate then? I wasn't desperate. I was vulnerable. I was vulnerable. Yeah. So he perceived my vulnerability and he tapped into it. So what happened when someone that is wicked sees someone that is weak, what they happen is they think, good opportunity.
This is what we were talking about. When things happen to you, it's about not making that emotional reaction. Because what Sue said it really well, that when things happen, your emotional brain's in gear, and you will not make the right decision.
Yeah.
When the emotional brains calm down, and that back brain, which is more of a responsible brain, comes into place, then you make the decision. So when things happen, back away, wait till you stop feeling like you're rejected. So you felt rejected.
I felt rejected,
you thought, I'm going to fill this gap up with whoever comes along. And there was lots of people around, so you accepted them. You're like, I'm going to show you I can have anyone. I will have anyone. Or I will bring in a dad for Zahara. Whatever the case, whatever was going through your head. What we missed out, the crucial thing was, first you're not ready.
I wasn't ready.
Because those are not the right reasons for
having a relationship.
And what happened was, because you were focused on something else, which was love that you wanted, you didn't see the personality in there.
Yes.
Because you were the emotions were high.
Yeah.
And making decisions via emotions is never going to come through as a successful result.
Yeah. And obviously when he came in, he could see that, now I look back at it and I say to myself, you know what, karma is because he's going to get what's coming to him. Do you know what I'm saying? He's the kind of person that's gone around and made a lot of women cry.
Probably, yeah.
It's not the first time he's done it.
It's not even your concern.
It's not my concern anymore. I've left it to God. I've left it to God and I've left it to the universe.
The damage was so intense.
Oh my God.
She could not move into her.
I was in a state of shock, like, for months.
And
you know
how angry can you? And you saw you're doing. It's your doing.
Yeah,
you invited.
No, I blame myself. I was shameful about that.
Because of that.
Yeah.
Because you made the decision.
Yeah.
You can't forgive you. So you can't.
That's it. I was even till now. I had to now beg myself. I had to allow myself. I had to forgive myself. Give myself the permission to forgive the mistakes I made. You know what I'm saying? I have have to forgive myself in order to move forward, because if I don't forgive myself, I won't move forward. I'll go around carrying that shameful energy around me, and it's gonna now impact everything else I do in life. So I had to now seek for forgiveness within myself. I said to myself, okay, Anita, yes, you're a human being. You make mistakes, and you're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is perfect. You're gonna meet some good people, you're gonna meet some crazy people, but in that time of my life, I met a nasty person. But you know what? Yes, he was a bad person, but it's also a blessing in disguise, because I learned a lot from his behavior.
It kind of made you resilient.
It made me resilient and made me so financially aware. And it made me to be cautious of where I put my details. Oh my gosh. It made me cautious of where I put my card details, who is around me, like things like that, or who I allow into my personal space.
Trust you gave
oh my gosh, the guy I remember when the money was leaving my account, I was like, ah! I was like,
did he take your details from your side drawer?
He went into my side drawer, he took my checkbook, and wrote checks for himself and tried to cash them. He tried to cash about £3,000, tried to cash about £4,000. The guy was wicked.
Hard to determine the difference between feeling of guilty and feeling shame.
Shame, I know. Yeah, I felt so guilty and ashamed, because the thing is, as the money was leaving my account, I was like...
But remember, guys, some of the shame is yours, but some isn't.
I know.
You know, the toxic shame we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Some of the shames are given to you. They're not your shames. You know, you take it upon you because you think it's yours.
Yeah.
But you really need to think about, is it my fault? Is it my shame?
Yeah.
Why is it your shame?
No, because for me, I felt like I gave the permission. If I didn't invite him into my personal space.
It's his issue. Actually,
I know.
You know.
No, because they don't feel ashamed of anything, do they?
When you look at your behavior, you haven't done anything wrong, actually.
No.
You were trustworthy. You trusted in another human being.
Yeah.
You invited them. That's you being generous. You wanted a life with them. It's their shame, not yours, remember?
Yeah.
In fact,
I remember
they missed out on a pretty good thing.
Well, I remember him when the guy was still sucking me dry. He will now come and pretend. He goes to me, "Oh my God, you're the best thing that's happened to me." And you know, to be honest with you, hurtful people hurt people.
Yeah.
Hurtful people hurt people. This guy, and I remember when he finally opened up, I could tell that there was a lot of sadness in his life. So because he's not used to, because he's not used to joy in his life, so he's going around breaking hearts, and he doesn't care whether he's that kind of person. He will steal from his own mother, and he will not feel guilty about stealing from his own mother. Do you know what I'm saying? And wherever he is, and I know, I said to him, listen, yes, you've hurt me. Yes, I've cried over what you've done to me, but I have also finally allowed myself to heal from that. And then it's not held me captive anymore, because the worst thing that could happen to me if it's allowing him to hold me captive emotionally and mentally, and then I haven't moved on from what he's done. And every now when I speak about it, I don't feel ashamed of it anymore. I don't feel angry about it, because I've served my time.
You served your time, yeah. And so what? Yeah, absolutely. And you've come to peace with it, haven't you?
I've come to peace with it.
You've
I think for me, I was meant to go through that, because sometimes I'm a believer in that. You have to go through something to break through, and I had to go through that. As much as painful as it was, as much as I lost a lot of money from it, I had to go through it, and I've learned, served my time, and I've learned from it. And now I'm like, if you come to me whispering some sweet words in my ears,
now
if you come to me telling me that, girl.
So there is a little drawback. Now she's gonna she really.
Oh my God! If I have to hire a private investigator on you, I will hire a private investigator on you.
That's exactly what I mean. Anyway, so in terms of shame, a lot of the clients that I see feel ashamed because they have to. If they do something for themselves, there's a comment on there saying about shame and guilty is a fine line between it. If they do something for themselves, i.e. exercise or buy something, they feel ashamed. Mothers on here, they're listening, guys. Why do you feel ashamed?
You can't even go out to do your hair or pamper yourself.
And if you spend some money on yourself, you feel ashamed because you think it's okay for your husband to do it, or your partner to do it, or your kids to buy expensive trainers and expensive clothes, but you won't spend that money on yourself.
It's like punishing yourself in a way.
You feel ashamed.
Yeah.
Why is that?
And we punish ourselves
a lot.
Yeah.
So you buy your child £100 trainer, but for yourself you go shop in Primark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that true?
It's very true.
How much of that is happening right now?
It's happening. It's like your way of punishing yourself. You feel like your family deserves a lot better, and you deserve nothing.
And you feel ashamed.
And you feel ashamed of
and
that. And the thing is, you give love. It's like you're giving love, but you are punishing yourself for giving love.
But is it love buying £100 trainers?
No, I don't understand, because you're loving your family members, isn't it? So why are you punishing yourself? Why are you sidelining yourself for giving love?
Why are you buying yourself £100 trainers?
Yeah.
But
We put people first. We put people first.
Yes, and ourselves second.
But I think that's, as human beings, we are here to serve. We serve people. So wherever you're serving, you put them at the highest
serve them if we feel in a good place, and that's so important.
That the danger is when you're serving and then you don't respect yourself enough.
That's right.
That's where the danger is.
And if you don't respect yourself, this is exactly what happens when you've gone through.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
That's it.
You won't allow that again. Why? Because that respect has been shattered.
Yeah.
So why do we feel so guilty, guys, buying things for ourselves? Or doing something for ourselves? Going to a spa day, it's like, oh my God, no way. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Because I haven't done anything to deserve it.
And you've worked so hard.
Yeah.
And you now say you don't deserve it.
That's absolutely outrageous. You know what? You deserve everything. Women,
and then you get people that don't even do as much as you do, pampering themselves. And then you sitting down there envying them, thinking, look at them. But you just sit up in a position. If you can afford it, why not?
Yeah, exactly. You can always afford something small for yourself every single day.
Yeah.
Or
you go to the shop where you can have a good branded stuff. You give branded stuff to somebody. Let's say like a piece of chocolate, the branded one.
But you buy the.
Then you buy yourself the value one. Tesco value one.
Yeah, that's insane, isn't it? I know we all do it. I'm just thinking, why do we do that? Why don't we self-love enough? What we're ashamed of, what we're guilty of.
And maybe sometimes it might be something you're punishing yourself from past mistakes you've made that you haven't completely healed, so you're punishing yourself for that. You feel like you did. Interesting thing is, I was watching a program on BBC iPlayer.
Is it the worthiness thing then?
Yeah, I think so. It was something. I was watching something on BBC iPlayer about it was about anorexia.
Okay.
And it was quite interesting watching these girls, the way they think,
yeah,
and how they punish themselves. It's very interesting.
Really?
So the girls say, okay. And most of them now stems from the past things they've done, so they feel like they have to punish themselves in order to heal from that. So, and they're punishing themselves through food.
Okay.
So, and exercise, some of them, they're not meant to do as much because they're so thin.
So you shouldn't be really doing.
So they shouldn't even be standing.
The dog is here to say hello.
Gizmo. So they should. Gizmo, say hello. So they shouldn't say hello.
Gizmo is such a big, fluffy little.
It is a fluffy
dog. Do not
dog.
lick me on the face.
It's trying to give you kisses.
No kisses. No kisses.
It's trying to give you kisses.
Such an old man.
He's an old man. Gizmo, are you shameful about something? What are you shameful about? You're shameful about just
eating.
Have you
got anything to say? Look, we need a ponytail here. This is so big.
It doesn't like to be a girl. It likes to be a boy. So some of the girls were feeling so shameful. So because of that, they punished themselves by doing jumping jacks. They stand up for ages when they know they're not supposed to stand up for ages. So they're punishing themselves and they feel like, shit, and I said to myself, interesting.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, why? Why are you punishing them? And the psychologist was trying to ask them, why are you doing that to yourself? They couldn't understand. They couldn't make sense of why. So why do we do that to ourselves all the time? I'll give you a kiss.
No,
and it doesn't feel ashamed doing that.
No, you're ashamed.
He's such a flirt. He's such a flirt.
We get to see all sorts.
He's not ashamed of anything. Yeah. So I mean, why do we do that?
Yeah. Why do we do that?
And interestingly, I wonder if men feel as shameful as women. I mean, guys, if any guy is on, I wonder if you guys feel as much shame as we do. I wonder.
I don't think so.
I mean, come on, guys. If any guys joined us, do guys feel as, I know Gizmo, and Christian said, I wonder if guys feel as much guilt as we women do?
I don't know why we do feel so much guilt.
Do you think a guy will go out and say, okay, let's say, if we reverse the role, let's say, okay, let's say buying something cheaper for yourself and you buy something expensive for them. I wonder if we reverse the role, whether guys would do that.
I can't see that happening.
I wonder. I really wonder. I mean, I would like to hear people's opinion. I would like to hear what people think. You must have a very good lover or a very good relationship or a very good partner that will now bend themselves, that will not put themselves behind in order to now share. They must hold you as a queen. They must see you as a queen. Do you know what I'm saying? But
to buy you more expensive and
I wonder. As much as you love, let me tell you the truth. I remember years ago when I used to work in retail, and I remember when the guys come to buy makeup or something for their partners, and then when they engage in communication with them, Russell says, "I am ashamed of being so shameless, but it passes."
What?
Russell says, "I'm ashamed of being shameless, but it passes."
It passes.
It passes. Yeah. So it goes. Yeah.
Right.
So, Russell, you need to buy Marcia a bunch of flowers and give her loads of foot rub. And then Krishna says, you feel ashamed if you are self-conscious of what others would think of you. Yes.
That's exactly what Krishna, did you hear that? When Anita was thinking of having this juicy pasty, she thought people are going to judge her. Are they going to smell that? They might get upset because they might be having a bad day. Yeah. Look how many things she thought about.
I know.
To eat the damn pasty, I would have said, obviously. If I was with her, we would have been having that pasty. Without a doubt. Because I wouldn't have cared about those things. But you know what? These are the things that bother you.
Yeah. And also another thing as well is, for me also as well, how also I was raised as well. It depends also on your upbringing, because when I was brought up, I was brought up not to feel more worthy than other people.
Men.
Yes.
Men, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the cultural thing.
Yeah.
Men are more important, you're not.
Yes. I was brought up to don't feel too egotistic. I don't feel too So I remember let's say for instance, I have girlfriends that carry designer bag, they look after themselves. For me, I rather put my money where to good use.
But
I'm not saying it's not to good use.
You make choices. You're not relying on other people giving you presents.
No, I don't rely on people to give me anything. I don't rely on anybody to give me nothing.
But when you were growing up.
No, when I was growing up, I was brought up to work hard for yourself. Don't rely on anybody to give you anything. And I remember when I was with Zahara's dad, and he used to buy me gifts. I used to feel like, why is he buying me gifts? What have I done to deserve the gift? I was married to the guy for 10, 15 years. I gave him a daughter, for crying out loud. So I was a housewife. I'm not saying to myself, why is he buying me a gift?
Do people feel ashamed when someone's bought something for them?
There are some people that will say, give me that gift, thank you very much.
The guy that I used to go out with before Afro, used to buy me.
Oh yeah, he spoilt you.
But you know what? It's a very uncomfortable feeling, because he bought me things. I don't know. We went to see my sister one day, and it was like a present for just being there in Ireland. It's like Tiffany. What was it? Like a charm or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, present for what? It's not my birthday.
But you have to be careful though, because it's it's like in his own way, he was trying to control you. There was a control thing there as well.
I didn't like it. You know, when you feel really uncomfortable inside, initially I was like, God, this is really nice. No one's ever done this many presents. But then I thought, I'm actually getting suffocated by this, because one, I can't replace this. I can't buy it for you. And two, I'm not this person. I don't want it. I just did not want it. I felt like, why are you buying it? I don't deserve this. I feel a bit ashamed buying it. I used to accept.
And especially when you cannot reciprocate.
It wasn't like, I'm so happy to have this. I was like, oh gosh, why did you buy that?
I know, it's crazy.
It's like similar to what you just said.
It's mad. I mean, Krishna says, being very general, guys don't care so much of what others think of them.
Yeah, correct.
So they wouldn't feel ashamed feel shame as much as women.
That's our makeup.
Yeah.
Our emotional beings are very different.
For me, I worry about, I know I shouldn't give a thought to ask whatever about what people.
Remember how you were brought up.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I was brought up.
To change yourself, you've got to do these affirmations. You've got to make new neurological pathways.
No, but I understand. I totally understand that. For me, I am not much of I'm a careful spender.
Yeah, that's.
I'm a very careful spender. So while other people might do, everybody has their own ways of doing it. But I plan ahead. I think where I bless my money, invest my money. Yeah. So, and I have girlfriends obviously that have designer bags, whatever, name it, they're all head to toe in designer. Everything is like all blended up. For me, when I walk next to them, I feel like I don't put myself down. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I hold myself to high esteem because obviously the way I was brought up. You know, so I don't look to people. I don't envy people. Do you know what I'm saying? But I remember I went to a vintage store and I found this lovely Louis Vuitton bag. Vintage, beautiful, in good condition. So I thought, oh, let me buy myself one. It was nothing too pricey, and you know, nothing too pricey. So I bought myself a designer bag.
Yeah.
So my first ever designer bag. It wasn't from the Louis Vuitton shop.
Yeah,
it was just like a vintage,
yeah.
nice, good condition. So I came back home. I got excited. I thought, let me feel what these girls feel. So I stood in front of the mirror. I carried the bag. I held it in front of me. Held it to the side. Moved side. You know how girls would pose with the designer bag. Carry it. I felt so ashamed.
Why?
I felt so ashamed. It wasn't me. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. I felt ashamed. It's not me. There are some people that will happily wear designer bags. Exactly. That bag is hidden away somewhere in my wardrobe, and I have not worn it ever since.
You should bring it out. Take it to Egypt.
I haven't worn it ever since. The thing is, I'm not one to be head to toe in designer saying, look at me, look at me. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, I don't like, because I'm more conscious of people.
Creative side, you wear what you make.
I wear what I make.
Exactly.
And I'm also conscious of people around me, because it's like showing off your wealth. Like, look at me. And there's some people that cannot even afford even something to eat. Do you know what I'm saying? And then, yes, I didn't pay a lot of money for that bag. But the fact that it has LV on it, people now think, oh my gosh, she spent so much money on it. Had it been they knew that I even paid £10 for the damn bag.
Is that how much it was?
£10, yes. It was £10. Yes, it was real. Brand new Louis Vuitton original correct bag.
Why would they sell it for 10?
Somebody happily gave it away. So it's vintage store. So, but the thing is, if I went back to, and I valued that bag, and that bag is worth a lot of money. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm not the kind of person that be walking around saying, look at me, I'm carrying Louis Vuitton. Do you know what I'm saying? I felt really embarrassed, because I thought, okay, if I'm carrying that, it's like showing off to people, like, look at me, look how important I am. So because of that, I said to myself, you know what, let me blend in. I like to blend in. I will blend in. I don't even wear any, you can see me, I wear things that I make.
Good luck trying to blend in with that face.
I blend in
at all. When we go on holiday, we do not blend in at all, do we?
And we don't blend in.
I think because if we stay together, like with funky hair and you, like we
and we never blend in. But the thing is, you never see us head to toe in all those like flashy stuff.
No, definitely not.
Like some people who have come
when you pick your things, you look at more the cut, the style.
Yeah.
And it could be from anywhere. You mix up French Connection with Primark.
Yeah. I mean, for me, when I'm choosing anything, so I think a lot about it. And the same thing applies to my creativity as well. I have to invest in I think carefully, like, okay, where was this source?
And you can't put price on that.
You can't put price on that. No.
So don't be ashamed of carrying that.
No.
I'll take it.
You can have it.
Everyone, do you hear that?
She can have it.
You heard that first time.
She can have it. And it's interesting because now my daughter is now into, because the thing is, for that I deprived myself of, and that is also why I branched into doing what I'm doing, because I remember the time I was like, okay, people are paying all this money for something like that. Let me just make something I want to make that has my personality. And the same thing with trainers as well. I never was one to wear branded trainers. I didn't want all this thing with filler, Nika, Kappa, filler, whatever, Adidas, whatever. I wasn't one to be going up to like going for the trendy trainers. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even see me. I would even wear like one that has no label on it. It could be maybe Nike or something. I don't want the Nike showing. I don't want the Nike showing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I just want to blend in.
Thank God we're not, we don't do that anymore. So
so I feel ashamed even when I even like.
Really?
And it's interesting because I now make pieces that will now people wear and they come in and they steal attention. And then I'm like, the person behind it doesn't want attention. But I create pieces that like say, wanna look at me kind of thing. Yeah. It's interesting.
They are out there, aren't they, the pieces?
Yeah, well, yeah. Really, but it's interesting. The personality behind the brand is not too showy.
Yes, correct.
It's not too showy. It's interesting. But I feel ashamed about a lot of stuff. If I start talking about my shame, you guys will be here till tomorrow.
Well, no, you should.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, obviously, we talk about relationship. We talk about what else? Is there anything else? Oh, feel ashamed. I cannot walk past homeless people without feeling shameful and like.
Really?
Yes. I remember, like, you know, this past few days it's been really cold, and there's a guy that we absolutely love, Mark.
Mark, yes.
I love Mark.
Mark sits near the town centre.
Mark is amazing.
Yeah.
Mark, honestly, I said to myself, I really thought about like cleaning up my guest room and then telling Mark to come and live with us, but I have to also be careful again because my daughter, because obviously, you know, you don't know the background.
Because Mark goes and someone else will take his place. Would you bring them then?
That's back to that old cycle again, isn't it? I'm bringing people into my home.
Actually, would you like to do some volunteering?
Yeah.
For homeless shelter on
I used to do
Wednesday night.
I don't mind.
Because I'm doing cooking once a month, but we need another cook, and you're good at cooking.
Oh yeah, I'll happily.
Yes,
I'll happily cook.
Yes.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'll happily cook.
Awesome.
Yeah. So with Mark, every time I go past Mark, and Mark has the most beautiful smile. Mark is one person. He's homeless, but Mark is so
He's been there for a while, isn't he?
Oh, Mark is. Somebody give Mark a job. Come on, he's such a lovely guy. But every time I walk past him, even when like yesterday it was cold and I was down here in my kitchen on the cold floor working till early hours this morning, and all like my mind went, I checked my phone and it said certain temperature, my mind went to Mark. And my mind went to all the homeless people. And I thought, oh my gosh.
We have a lot of people in Milton Keynes actually that live under
shameful.
the bridges.
It's shameful.
Under the pathways, and they've got like little tents
and stuff.
Sad.
Yeah,
it's really sad.
It's sad.
Yeah.
It's really sad. And the thing is, you cannot walk past such situation and then not feel ashamed. Even like, yes, you know it's not your fault, but as a human being, that human thing in you kicks in. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And that's another thing I said to myself. How can I get Mark out of that position?
I don't feel shame, but I feel like I want to do something for them.
Yeah.
So I think that's my way of dealing with that would be to do some volunteer work.
Yeah.
You know, we did like last year, and I think maybe try and do that because you'll feel better.
No, I mean I do that.
Yeah.
I do voluntary help. I do. I mean I've gone down. I've sat down. We've had some gist.
You and Mark.
Oh my gosh!
Seriously?
Listen, this guy has not. I'm not saying I'm ashamed about a lot of stuff, but I'm not afraid to sit down with a homeless guy.
That's a good thing.
I mean, I know some of them I even gave them some hugs and even kissed their beard, and then my face was itchy like, but it's okay. But the thing is, I'm not ashamed to get down and sit down with them and chat. We've sat down and we've
but
really.
You're ashamed to walk past.
I cannot walk past them and not feel bad without having to now go and do something. So I don't understand why people can walk past homeless people and not help.
It's difficult, isn't it? What should they do really? It's difficult.
No, but
people buy stuff and leave it with them.
No, but even sometimes, like, all they need is just a chat. All they just need is a chat and they say no.
They're frightened to approach.
Yeah, because the thing is that bias.
Yeah.
You know, that thing whereby you think, okay, if you give them money, will they spend it on drugs or are they like that? But really, I remember when I first sat down with Mark. And I remember walking past him, I thought, hang on, let me just give him a smile. So I gave him a smile, and he gave me the most, you see his smile, his smile is so lovely, with the nice piercing blue eyes. And I sat next to him.
You could do with some grooming. You look quite handsome, I reckon.
Oh, he's got some really, psoriasis,
Yeah.
bless him. So, I need to even go tomorrow and top him up. Oh, do I need Yeah, no, not the word top him up, sorry, I didn't mean that, but normally we go to Boots. Go to Boots and we'll get some psoriasis thing for him, so I need to go actually get him some more, because obviously when it's getting cold, it gets worse, so we need to go get him some more. But we sit down and we talk. When you get to speak to these people, oh my God, they are beautiful souls, honestly.
Yeah, they're just not
beautiful
people like
souls.
us. They're having a hard time right now.
Yeah.
So one thing I feel ashamed about, if I've had a go at my kids, and that sometimes is, you've shouted at them because you're frustrated about other things in life, and you bring it home, don't you? And then normally the way you will get your frustration out is get it out on a loved one, on a person that you know the most. Yeah. Because if you could take the frustration out on the person that actually happened with, then that's a great thing. That not many people have that skill to actually get it out there and then. So you bring it home, like most of us do, and then you either shout at your partner or you might shout at your kids. And that is my biggest issue that I'm really working on. And it doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, I come away from the whole thing feeling guilty and ashamed because I'm like, why did I do that? why did I not deal with that in a better way?
Yeah.
Where I could have taught them something.
Yeah.
Every time I come in front of them, I am teaching them. They are taking in.
Yeah.
So if I'm coming in front of them and I'm frustrated and I've shouted at them, what does that mean?
Yeah. Your phone has died.
It has died, yeah. There's no charger here, is there?
The extension's in my study. Yeah, Zara needs to bring, yeah.
How many minutes left? Oh, it's 49 minutes. There's 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
So that would be my shameful thing. I'm ashamed about that.
I mean, I do the same thing. I mean, we're not all perfect. Being a mother is the most
hard.
Oh,
it's so hard, especially if as a child you've only been taught anger, as in you've met anger with anger. You haven't had that, sweetheart. Why are you angry? Why are you feeling like that?
Oh, my mom, when I speak, I remember when my mom came and I was trying to take your approach by speaking to Zara, speaking kindly to Zara. She goes to me, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you speaking like that?" Because obviously that's not the way, they're not used to.
It's because her mum taught her that.
Yeah.
So it's no one's fault, it's the behaviours that we've learned.
Yeah.
But somewhere there's got to be a break. I don't like shouting at my kids. I absolutely feel shit.
Oh I pop paracetamol after I shouted.
I don't want to do it because I'm like, why did you do this? But I know occasionally it's going to happen because it's human nature. But I now look in the mirror to see my face. What does it look like? Is it angry? Because it is angry.
Yeah,
because my adrenaline is rushing through my body because I'm like, why are they shouting? I'm going to have to stop one of these. What's going on? And I look at myself and I breathe and I have a glass of water and then take my steps upstairs.
Yeah.
And while I'm going upstairs, I say to myself, keep calm, keep calm, keep calm. Yeah. And I get there and all I want to do is, what is going on? What the hell is going on? But instead, and I've done this all my life, but only recently I have started, and it's so hard, and I need to.
You need to continue.
Make new pathways in my head, because all I know as a child, if something happens in your house, if something's wrong, you get a smack.
Yeah.
If you don't get a smack, you get shouted at.
Yeah.
So that's all I know. So that's my tools.
Yeah.
So how do I change myself? I have to learn, investigate, listen to podcasts, listen to the books, and then change and learn a new behavior. So now I say, sweetheart, what's going on? I don't want to say that. I'm telling you that I am so faking that badly. I want to smack them both. I want them to shut up. I want to get in your room. But I can't.
Yeah,
because what it's going to teach them is, if this happens in your house when you've grown up, you're going to deal with exactly the same.
Yeah.
So I have to break that barrier rather than saying, my mum taught me that, my dad, I can't keep blaming people.
Because the thing is, the kids also emulate what you show them, so you don't wonder when they get older, they do the same thing to get the cycle.
My behaviour is exactly the same.
Yeah.
A combination of my mum and dad.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Yeah. It's amazing because, like, obviously we were brought up in a similar background, because obviously for me, I grew up with ladies in my house, and my grandmother, she brought me up, and she was a no-nonsense woman. You do something bad, even if you take meat from the pot without telling her, you get proper spanking.
When I was growing up, my father was so anti us going out somewhere. He kept saying that if you go out, because you have got a Brazilian blood in you, because you're mothers of white people, you're going to get raped, or you're going to get involved in not drugs, boys,
Yeah.
and you're going to have sex before marriage, and you're just going to end up in hell.
Wow.
So for me, the sex was a shameful thing.
Yeah.
And that stays with me.
That's also another topic. Sex also as a shameful thing.
Definitely, we need to talk about that.
That is
for
also,
me, I've been brainwashed into the sex as a shameful thing, and you should never attempt to do that.
Yeah.
And it was very frightening, and I never actually slept with anyone until I got married to
Why is it? Yeah, because that's the thing. Okay, sex is supposed to be a beautiful rekindling of fluid flowing and
It
mixing.
depends when you were a child and as you were growing up, what that sex was described to you as.
Yeah, but they made it feel dirty.
Yeah, dirty.
You're not supposed to be romantic towards your partner. You're not even supposed to wear sexy lingerie.
Yeah,
you're not even supposed to buy some funky toys.
No, I was told that there is no such thing as
No, I was told I was gonna go to hell.
Same. If I had sex before marriage, I was gonna go to hell.
My grandmother said to me, if I sat next to a guy, I'll get pregnant. So I ended up not sitting next to guys when I was growing up, because my grandmother said if I sat next to a boy, I'll get pregnant. Or if I even looked at a boy, I would now go straight to hell. I always prayed. If my eyes caught a guy, I will forever be praying for forgiveness.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we.
It's amazing. It still happens till today as we speak.
Because of those things that are being told to you, your unconscious mind knows that sex is dirty. You should be ashamed of it, and that translates into your real life now.
And when you get into a relationship, you don't know how to be romantic.
You don't.
That is what. And I've heard some conversation from some African friends of mine, and because obviously that has been drummed into their head that sex is dirty. You shouldn't feel like very romantic. You should be like a woman's place is in the kitchen. You shouldn't feel like you shouldn't dress up for your guy. You shouldn't even think about buying some vibrators or some funky handcuffs or whatever. You shouldn't even think about that. So a lot of their relationships end up suffering because they're lacking in that funky side, fun side of their relationship. That's why some of the men end up being promiscuous and going where they can get it. Because they want fun. And you know, some of these ladies end up, they don't wear sexy lingeries. They end up wearing head to toe in what I call sisterhood dress. Whereby, you know, those granny nighties. These are young girls. Where instead of you wearing some nice, slinky, sexy lingerie, you're wearing like what your grandma would be wearing. Which guy or which guy wants to see that? So this is their mindset. And when you now mention to them about vibrators, I even mentioned to them about handcuffs. You even mentioned to them about even using some fun stuff to now spice up their relationship. They're thinking, oh my gosh, go to hell. You need some Bible. You need some saving. You need some saving. It was interesting though. Let me even tell you how bad it is. So I'm on this group WhatsApp thing. On WhatsApp. So this business thing, yeah? It's so funny. And I was so tempted so many times to say to people, just get a life. So occasionally you get people that will now put in something about dating websites, like, okay, yeah, for singles or whatever. And a lot of the women in there probably need that dating website. Believe you me, they probably need to go visit those dating websites. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So immediately that comes up, you see them all like, oh my God, you're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be doing things like that. They're not supposed to be doing that. It's saying, can you block them from this WhatsApp group? Can you take them? This is dirty. How come dating has become dirty?
That's because
oh my God, I hear them ranting. Like, these are like some serious women ranting. And these women are older than me. They are like probably in their 40s, 50s. They're saying, oh my God, get this person out of here, ban them. They're not supposed to be. They're not supposed to be on here talking about dating. I'm thinking, so when has dating become a dirty thing?
Because it's
the shame. That's what they've been told, the shame.
Yeah.
So these women, how are they meant to sustain a long-lasting relationship if they're not allowing themselves to be dirty? You have to be dirty once in a while. You have to try something, step out of your comfort zone to do something that you have not done.
Past the barrier of being shameful.
Some of them even have sex for their husband. Some of them, their husband will tell you they haven't even seen their wives undress because their wives will undress when it's dark.
Is that because they're ashamed of the body?
I don't know what it is. Maybe the man is that dirty thing that is surrounded about sex, the shame. Never mind even having sex on the kitchen table. Forget. They were like, they'll get sprayed. You don't even the man initiates that, they'll think, oh my gosh, no, how dirty. Oh my God, don't do that. So it's amazing how what we're shameful of. Do you know what I'm saying? Even wearing something as easy as wearing a G-string or a thong.
Is that for shameful?
Some women feel shameful.
I feel shameful when I wear shorts. I think I'm a Muslim, I shouldn't wear it. What am I showing my legs for? So here we go. There's another thing.
And that stems from the way you were brought up.
Exactly.
But it now makes you wonder. It now makes you wonder though, because a lot of the people that inflicted that are men. But these are the men are the ones that will still look up a girl wearing short skirts.
Yeah.
It's interesting. They don't want you to wear the short skirt, but when a girl with a short skirt goes past, they will do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're not holding back with their whistles, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. It all stems from, if you really think about it, from childhood.
Childhood. Everything. Like Bruce Lipton said, 7 years of your life, you've made up what you're going to be for the rest of your life.
That's it.
Unless you're going to go in there, affirm and change your neurological pathways, you are stuck with it.
That's it. So we just need to change our mindset about a lot of things.
So before you talk to your kids, really think about what's coming out of your mouth, how it's affecting them.
Yeah.
Because their very young brains are taking everything in.
Yeah.
This is so important, guys. You know that? Because if you're stuck in your own self, and you're not looking at what you're teaching them, they really are taking everything, and that's how they're going to behave.
Yeah.
So don't get a shock because you have taught them that.
Yeah.
If you shout it, they're going to shout back. You probably see that now. You absolutely see that now.
Yeah. Let's say, Daniel says big issues too when girls are raised to avoid boys and having limited communication with them, and then growing up are pressured to get married and having to find a husband.
Exactly. It's just such a big gap, isn't it? You don't know this. You don't know how to behave in front of a boy. Yet you've got to get married and then start living with them, start having sex with them.
Oh,
but you have been told the sex is bad. You don't sit next to the boys. Yeah. How are you gonna fill that gap?
Exactly.
That is just unbelievable.
It's like also another thing is whereby they said do not live with a guy before you get married to them. So that one, oh god, Instagram. Oh god, so that one also. I mean, we've got 14 minutes, 14 seconds left. But that is also another thing that I pause with. You need to live with somebody to be able to know them. But anyway, guys, Instagram.
Guys, we have to leave you guys. Next week's topic. We'll see you soon. Oh, I hate this. I got so.
Instagram, I hate you. You did too. We don't hate you.
We like you.
We like you, Instagram. But we wish it was longer.
Yes, we do.
1 hour is too short.
I mean, no, it doesn't feel like an hour.
It doesn't feel like an hour because the thing is, we get passionate about the topics we talk about.
So guys, if you want to hear any other particular topic, please come forward and tell us what is it that you actually want to hear. What topic do you want us to discuss? Because we will bear it all.
Yes.
Because we're not frightened. We're not ashamed.
We're not sure. We lay ourselves bare.
We are not ashamed anymore.
We are naked. We are emotionally naked, right?
We want to share that because things that we've gone through, we want to share that because I think it's hard is that people don't come forward. It's a taboo subject. Yeah. People think, oh no, we mustn't talk about that. Let's keep it. Do you know what? Let's talk about it. Why should we not talk about shameful things? Yeah. How would you get over it?
We should comfortably do it in front of people without feeling. I think also we are worried about what people will say, what people's perceptions of us. So because of that, we are worried about other people.
Because as human natures, we want to be liked.
Yes.
We want to be loved.
Yes.
We want to be accepted.
But that's also living that fake lifestyle, isn't it?
You need to say what it is.
Yeah.
You need to say how you feel and not be ashamed of it.
Yeah.
So today's topic was shame.
Yeah.
And we're going to discuss next week, really. I think might discuss about sex and shame.
Yes.
And how lots and lots of women, I would love to hear that people in this country.
It's like interesting. You know, it's like that would be an amazing topic to talk about because it's also something whereby they call it the body count. You know, like how many relationships. So you date a guy.
Oh yeah. How many
people have you been with?
So when a man's telling you, they're very proud
to say it.
But when a woman's telling you, you're ashamed.
Exactly. So you accept. They want you to accept that they've been with 10 people. So you've been with, let's say, 4 people. Then they've been with 10. You've been with 4. They look at you and they'll look at you as they don't trust you.
Yeah. But it's
in the whole relationship, the trust is not there. But they've been with 10. You've been with 4.
And it's almost like if they've been with more, the better.
Yeah. No, when a guy does it, it's a big guy.
When the woman
but when he does it, she's called a slut.
Thumbs out. Exactly.
She's a slut.
Next week's topic is shame with sex.
Yes.
That's what we're going to discuss. And so if you've got any comments about those, please let us know. Yeah. And we're going to discuss that next Friday at 6:15, guys. So thank you so much for Soul Sisters. We're going to catch you guys next Friday.
Yeah. Bye. Cheers.
Enjoy your Friday evening and enjoy your weekend.
Again, happy Thanksgiving to all our American and Canadian chums. We love you all and we are so grateful and thankful for you all. Have a wonderful weekend,
bye, guys.
Everybody. Bye.
Love you all.
Bye. And oh, amazing.
So, we need to do an outro.
Yes. An outro. What's an outro?
Well, outro is when we say, give it a like and subscribe and all of that.
Oh, okay. Okay. So how do we say it?
So we will say something like, let's do a separate one because this is an hour.